Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Here we have Cooler. Dokkan Festival exclusive LR Final Form Cooler. He seems pretty good. I do think Cooler was an ideal villain leader. He's going to be a powerful character with a great link set, who is going to work incredibly well with some of the best LRs in the game. Or, excuse me, some of the best villain units in the game, right? Thirst for Conquest, Metamorphosis, Big Bad Bosses allows him to have solid attack and defense links with a lot of very, very strong characters. Cooler also finally got a 200% leader skill that will affect some very, very powerful villain characters, such as LR Golden Frieza and LR Genema, who now are going to be right at home on LR Cooler's leader skill, right? I think Cooler is going to be able to cook. I think that overall, I'm going into this, in my mind, I have Cooler as, I think, the third best unit in the game. That's where I'm comfortable sort of placing Cooler at the moment. But I don't know. I feel like Cooler, he might have, like, the highest peak out of any of the top characters. Even above, like, the LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the Gods, or even, like, Vegeta and Trunks and stuff like that. Cooler could super attack 5 times, do like a 60+ million attack stat with all those, and then like basically double-digit tank some of the hardest bosses super attacks in the game. Omega, Red Zone Cooler, Broly, Cell Max, like he could live those. But there's RNG involved. You need to get the 12 key super attacks for his defense to be on that level. So we will see. Let me go ahead and get our boy up to SA20 and fully level him up. And let's test out DOKKANFEST LR Final Form Cooler. Yes, there we go. Alright, so let's take a look at LR Final Form Cooler. Now, it's basically not going to be possible to show how solid Cooler is in anything outside of like Red Zone, right? Basically. Or maybe we could do like God Event or something like that, or we could have the Cord have an issue. So I'm just going to do one fast run, and then maybe we will just go into Red Zone. What if we fought like Bojack? You think Cooler could perform pretty well against Bojack? I do. Maybe we'll fight like Bojack or Genema, or a boss of that level, and see how impressive Cooler can be. But I definitely would say Cooler is going to be really dominant. Okay, so here we have a turn with Turles. We'll be able to have, well, okay, remember, the way I do these 55% showcases is it's my first time using the unit, right? I don't have equips on him. I don't, have the dupes filled in. I don't have link levels. Remember that Cooler is a big bad boss's character, so you are not unlocking his true potential until you get big bad bosses at level 10. If you are a global player who's going to buy the keys to get the guaranteed link level event, I would advise you use those on big bad bosses characters, right? That would be the smartest way to do that. So alright, let's go and see what he's capable of doing. We would have big bad bosses activated, but of course, again, he's link level 1, right? So we're not going to be able to see that. Remember that Cooler, at 55% on turn 1, can super attack 5 times, right? I think Cooler is exceptional, and I think you are going to want to give him, I would say, full crits. Because he's going to be doing, oh, we got the additional super right away. He is going to be doing a lot of additional normals, which are, I feel like you're going to lose the value out of all these additionals you'll be doing if he's not critting with them. So I do think maximizing your crit chances as much as possible is the smart thing to do for this LR Final Form Cooler. And he's attacking so much that your chance of proccing the additional, I think, is going to be pretty good anyway. All right, so what's funny about this run is we're not even going to have Cooler next to the STR base form Cooler, who, of course, is going to make him look even sillier. But yeah, we'll go fight like Red Zone Genema or something like that after this. I think Cooler's team is going to be very powerful. I do like Cooler's leader skill over Goku's. I like what they did with Goku's. He's shitting on like every yellow coin LR's leader skill, which I love, right? Like actually make these units capable of being leaders with a 200% leader skill. But just a 200% to one category, I don't know if I like that as much as what Cooler's doing with the double 170 to Terrifying Conquerors and movie bosses, 2 good categories, and then the transformation boost characters get the 200%, right? The actual 200% roster is kind of small, but it's including incredibly powerful characters like Cooler, LR Golden Frieza, what's his name? LR Full Power Frieza, LR Genema, right? Fat Genema. You have a lot of characters like that capable of getting the 200%. So, okay, we could have a very, very nice little turn right here for our boy Cooler. Remember that Cooler, right? He gets 5 ki just for free. The fight starts and he gets 5 ki. Good LRs nowadays are doing that. The fight starts and you're just getting a billion ki for free. Then Cooler is also getting 1 ki and 10% attack and defense with each attack performed. We would have 5 out of 7 activated right here. Everything active except for his Frieza clan links. But of course, we are not linked up against a Frieza clan member right now. Now, one big thing about how good this Cooler is going to be, though, is fairly RNG dependent. What I mean by that is Cooler, at the highest levels, defensively, he needs to hit 12 ki super attacks, right? In order for his defense to be really, really impressive, capable of tanking the hardest bosses in the game. Now, I haven't had a lot of experience using him in these really tough fights yet, but after you do 10 attacks with Cooler, he does get a guaranteed additional super. Now, I don't think by the time you reach that point, it's really going to be possible with Cooler. Yeah, so we just did a million normal attacks right there. For me, that's how Cooler's going to... I'm sure y'all are supering 4 times every turn, but it's not going to be for me. But the way Cooler is going to work, right, is once you get that 10th attack, he does the guaranteed additional super, which will give him the 50% defense, right? But once you fully built him up and you're using a good setup, I don't know that it's really going to be possible to stay under the 18 ki because he's just getting so much ki, right? Like, literally, like, once he's fully built up, he's getting 10 ki for free. So it's, like, almost not going to be possible to get the 12 ki on command, right? Early on in a fight, maybe you could do that. But remember, Cooler does stack attack on his 18 ki super attack as well, right? Alright, so we'll be able to have everything active here except for big bad bosses and legendary power. Let's go ahead and see the damage Cooler, our boy LR Final Form Cooler, gives us right here. And then we'll hop and fight Genema. I feel like Genema will be a good fight. Although I think a 55% Cooler, I mean, depending upon how strong the units are around him, he can probably dominate even like Red Zone Omega, Red Zone Broly, these types of bosses. Cooler is going to be very, very powerful, no doubt about that. Alright guys, let's go ahead and hop into the Genema fight like this. We have some powerful characters here who I think could allow us... Honestly, I mean, I must confess, I'm so confident in Cooler's performance, I think we'll be okay, right? Literally, it's this simple. If you protect Cooler's front end... Oh, why don't we watch his freaking godlike intro again, actually? But as long as you protect Cooler's slot 1, I think he's good. You know, there's a couple of characters who could protect this slot 1 quite often. Genema, or LR Golden Frieza, who now is at 200%, and it's insane, right? Like, Cooler, I think, is in a pretty good position. He's gonna look pretty damn good. Let's play this. Alright, let's see what our boy can do. Well, nice. This sick opening rotation, I guess. Come on, man. Alright, dude. Well, we might bow out very early right here. We have a lot of characters who could tank in slot 1. I wasn't really wanting to rely on Baby Genema in turn 1 here, but it is what it is. The good news is that Cooler is probably going to activate Big Bad Bosses here, and is probably going to look fairly good once we actually... Just, Baby Genema, just give us a couple of early dodges, brother. That's all you got to do. Okay, we're good. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful. He could have taken a hit, right? Not the super, but he could have taken a normal. That would have activated Big Bad Bosses for Cooler. No, he just dodged everything. Okay, perfect. All right, let's see. LR Final Form Cooler against a very tough Red Zone boss. I don't know if I want to call Genema one of the hardest bosses in the game, but I mean, this is a tough fight, right? Like, if Cooler goes in here and puts his cock on Genema's forehead, like, that matters. It means quite a bit. So let's see how he'll do. I don't imagine there's really, like... he's just not really going to struggle in here at all. Cooler, is he? Like, I feel like depending upon what our RNG would be with Cooler early in the fight, all right, with him getting additional supers and stuff like that, even against this tech Genema, I feel like Cooler would be fine, right? Like, I think he'll be okay. Even at 55%, I feel like... Oh, let's play this. 私の新たなる進化を わかりやすく金色にしてみましたが単純すぎましたかね。安っぽいネーミングですがゴールデンフリーザとでも言いましょうか。 Alright, man. Dude, Wicked Bloodline is eating right now. We have got some really powerful characters. Alright, let's see. What do we want to do here, though? Damn. I feel like I want to save these tech orbs for our boy Genema here, so I think I'm going to do that. Yep, let's get those. What is Cooler's defense? 114k right there. Oh, this is like a Link level 5-ish. 55% Cooler. Okay, sure. Let's see how he does this. So this is 55%. Remember that LR Golden Frieza, first turn is invulnerable to damage. He cannot be hurt. Even deep into the fight, Golden Frieza will more or less be fine. Golden Frieza's ridiculous. I feel like people don't talk about this LR at all. He is absolutely a top 10 unit in the game, one of the best units in the game. He's just, that Golden Frieza is so good. The only problem is that he does not have, if he had big bad bosses, oh my god, would Cooler be thriving, like, so much. Towards the end of fights, I feel like Golden Frieza, depending upon what boss it is, might be tanky enough. Cooler is taking a lot right there, huh? Okay. I mean, that is no big bad bosses active. We did have, I mean, Metamorphosis activated. How many 12 key super attacks did we get right there? It's just the 12 keys are very important for Cooler, right? Like, a lot of the defensive ability this Cooler has is on your 12 key super attacks. So it's like, you're going to see a lot of clips of people taking this boy Cooler into these ridiculously tough fights, and Cooler is just going to be thriving, right? You're going to see him quad super and then tank beautifully, but like if you go into one of these rotations and it's like you 18 key, then you do 112 key, like, you know, he could take a lot of damage from one of these big supers. So there's definitely some RNG in there, but I want to say I feel like Cooler's peak is like the peak of Dokkan right now. Like, I don't know that another character is going to be stronger than what Cooler's going to be able to put up. Once Cooler, like peak performance for Cooler, right? So a turn where Cooler is going to drop. Oh, damn, are you serious? Come on. Okay, that's fine. Well, Genema's probably going to die at the end, right? Like, the slot 7 for Genema is probably going to be an issue. We're going to get some good looks out of Cooler here. Cooler's not going to take damage from Fat Genema here. Will LR Genema be okay? I don't know, because remember, he doesn't guard in slot 3. Oh, Cooler's taking just a little bit of damage. Damn it. Come on, baby Genema. Okay. Sure. I guess that's what I get for not putting Genema in slot 1. Let's just hop right back in, I think, to the same event. I'll skip, like, 2 turns or so into here, because I would like to get these Coolers a little bit more built up. That was very unfortunate. Goddamn baby Genema, dude. Come on. Alright, so here we are in turn 3. This is perfect, because we will have big bad bosses activated. Well, will we? Damn it, dude. Like, we activate Metamorphosis, which, you know, gets a nice little bit of healing. That's the other thing about that Metamorphosis link. Look at that. Is that 30k HP, basically? Oh, hell yeah, dude. So let's go and rock that 30k HP. Let's see what Cooler's going to do. We're just going to keep going here. I want to get some nice footage of Cooler in these tough events. I think Cooler can destroy even at 55%. I would like to get one of these turns where you can quintuple super or quad super. I don't know. It might not be possible for me to make Cooler look good, because it's literally just how it goes with me with the Vegito Blue characters and stuff. They usually don't do that for me, right, with the amazing amount of super attacks. That's why, and that's another reason why I'm always so adamant about going full crit on these characters, because I'm just used to seeing these normal attacks over and over. So you make sure to get the crit, and then, you know, you do the crit, and you're doing really, really impressive damage, even on normal attacks, right? Okay, cool. All right, there we go. Tons of attacks. Every attack, he's building up 1 key, 10% attack, 10% defense. That was a great turn right there. Does this cooler have an additional equip on? Let me quickly double check. I think he does. Right, yeah, I think even early in the fight, he starts to, like, double and triple super. His defense is going to be looking damn good. All right, just as long as we don't eat a super attack, we'll be fine with Baby Genema. Let me take a look. Okay, here's the Bulma support member, which is going to go ahead and heal us up. Let me just quickly double check the friend cooler, because he did his hidden potential system additional there, didn't he? Did he not? I believe he did. So let me just quickly double check if that was a equip that this guy's got. Indeed it was, yeah. Okay. Level 5 silver additional, huh? Must be nice. Yeah, Well, good. I don't think I'll be getting that. I really would like to build up LR Genema a bit. So I think I'm going to actually take this opportunity to do this. I'm going to put Fat Genema in a rotation, because I would like LR Genema to get a little bit of build up in right here before we get to the final phase. Now, I think by this point, damn it. I mean, Fat Genema without the rainbow orbs, right? That's the only thing is, I feel like we could use a ridiculously powerful rainbow orb changer on this team. That could make Fat Genema a little bit better, right? Fat Genema's still got his guard, but like getting that support up and, you know, getting the rainbow orbs for the damage reduction will help him out tremendously, Fat Genema, right? So like if we had, who knows, maybe Carnival exclusive metal cooler in part 2 is going to create rainbow orbs or something like that. Like that would be really, really good, right? A rainbow orb changer, I think, for the movie bosses team would be incredible at this point. I can't think of a really good like rainbow orb changer that's on Terrifying Conquerors or movie bosses. I know there's like an Android 13 and stuff like that, but like I want like a top tier character that could do that. You know what's funny is Chi-Lai actually would have been very, very helpful on this team if she would have been on it. All right, so we could do Cooler's active skill here. I think I'm actually gonna do that because does he have a KO screen right here? I'm actually not sure. I guess we'll go ahead and find out. Let's do Cooler's active skill. You can do this after Cooler has done 8 attacks in battle. The one thing I don't like about Cooler and Goku's active skill, both of them, neither of them give you a guaranteed crit on the active skill and for the turn. I feel like they could have gotten that. Oh my god, Cooler, if he had the guarantee, I guess they probably didn't do it because if you had guaranteed crit with his active skill, and then do 5 supers or something, like, and he's doing guaranteed crits, it get a little bit nasty, I think. Beautiful. That looks pretty good. Dude, listen, man. Cooler is pretty fun. Okay. Let me just get this out here right now. This Cooler is a damn fun unit. We could pop the active skill right here, man. I'm tempted. Let's just throw it out. Yeah, man, whatever. Alright, now the other effect that's going to have right there is it's going to nullify one of Genema's actions, which could be very helpful to us. Alright, let's do this. Can I get Genema's passive support? No, I don't think we can. That sucks. Man, if only... Oh, could we? No, that's the STR orb's going to fall. Damn, dude. That's the one thing, like, if only we could get better key orbs for Genema a lot of times. Do I just transform with him and go for his dodges right here? I'd better not. Let's just go ahead and see how this plays out. All All right, let's see what we get. So that we nullified that first action. Hopefully that was a super attack right there, right? I guess we're not going to know, but hopefully it was. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Is that enough to activate Big Bad Bosses? So I think it is. Yeah, Cooler. Dude, a 6 million attack stat right here? This is no support. We don't have we didn't get 4 orbs with Fat Genema, right? He's doing a 6 million attack stat at 55% with no support, but then he's shooting out 500 other attacks. Yeah, he's... man, and then we get this. Like, he starts, you know, getting a bunch of these. Oh, dude, Cooler is... I don't know, man. Cooler is crazy. I think Cooler is crazy. Like, Goku is, like, very obviously, like, yeah, we got the guard and the stacking and the, you know, the revive and stuff, but it's like, I mean, Cooler just comes out and he does 80 attacks. It is very fun. I feel like Cooler is a very fun style, right? Like, just, if he could actually do all the supers. The only thing is, you know, if we come out here and he's just doing 500 normal attacks, yeah, all of a sudden that's not really so fun. I feel like now's a good time to go ahead and just push Frieza off rotation. I think it could be. Yeah, Genema, just with one stack of his passive, he's at 287. Jesus, dude. LR Genema's really good. I feel like I'm confident just leaving him there like that. And here, let's just have Frieza back here. Frieza should be okay. I don't think we're going to die yet for Frieza, but he should be okay. We actually do have Big Bad Bosses activated. All right, Cooler. All right, keep cooking, Cooler. Now we're at the point, too, where Cooler is going to be having his guaranteed additional super. Both of the Coolers should be at the point where they have the guaranteed additional super, right? So, you know, if Genema, it's only 160. All right, nice. Yeah, dude, I love LR Genema. Finally, LR Genema is able to go crazy, man. Like, I feel like, dude, we're actually running, like, both Genemas on the team. And then Cooler, it works so well because Cooler can carry all the damage, man. Like, I just want to run a team full of support and defense for Cooler. That's it. Cooler carries all the offense, and every other option on the team is a defensive wall. That's the team I want to run. Let's just... Go ahead. Do one more for me. No, I'm sucking you off, Cooler. Hit me another one. Go ahead. Bam, bam, bam. Super, super, super! Please! Please! Oh, yeah, of course. Of course. But imagine all those normal attacks right there are crits. Right? Rainbow Link level 10 Cooler with, like, 30 crit or something like that is... God out here. Like, he's doing so much. I actually might wait. You know what I think I should do? Because I don't think I have a good silver SDR equip. I should probably run the movie hero and movie bosses event and get that first. I think that would be a really good idea. Like, get a really good silver equip from that movie bosses event. I feel like it could be a really good way to go about it. Okay, I think at this point, honestly, we should just throw Cooler in at slot 1 right here. I feel like that would be pretty good. Only a 250k defense. Maybe it wouldn't be a good idea. I don't want to sell Cooler right here. I'm gonna trust him. Let's do this. Let's just go ahead and pop this. Let's see if we can do it. I don't want to put Baby Genema in slot 1. I just hope that Genema doesn't super attack right away. This is gonna hurt. It's not really too bad. We do have type advantage, so we can kind of get away with this. I believe this is Cooler fully built up, right? He should be. Damn. All right, this is going to hit hard. I don't think we're dead. At least we got Big Bad Bosses for Cooler's attacks. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, with type advantage. Okay, so you dodge that. That's fine. We still stacked. Still have the guaranteed additional super, right? I feel like 55% Cooler, if he got like 3 or 4 12p supers, is like easily tanking like this Genema super, right? Like, it's nothing. These 12 keys giving him 50% defense per super attack, it's just so huge what he's getting from those supers right there, right? Yeah, Cooler's looking pretty good, man. I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm pretty content. Like, he's strong. I feel like I want to still say Vegeta and Trunks 1, Goku 2, Cooler 3, but I'm telling y'all, if shit goes your way, Cooler is looking like #1. It's just that simple. He is just going to be capable of doing such ridiculous damage. I could use an item right here. Do I care to use an item just to win? I guess I will. It'll get rid of big bad bosses for Cooler, but I mean, maybe we should just do this and try and win. I'm not gonna use Genema's active skill. Nah, I don't really care about that. Sure, we'll give him a super attack though. All right, let's go ahead and see how we do. LR Genema at the end. He's probably gonna take a lot of damage here. I probably should have just put LR Genema in slot 1, but whatever, it's fine. Who cares? Let's see how we do right here. This is a Cooler showcase anyway. All right, Cooler, just go crazy, man. Let's get 4 right here. Give us 4 at least. Remember, he can do 5 at max, and I think a Rainbow Link level 10, or a Rainbow Cooler is going to be doing 5 attacks nearly every single turn, I think. Because it's like, even if you're at like a, 5 to 10 additional range, if you have that proccing like several different times throughout the fight, like, oh, is this on Cooler? 283 right there. How many 12 keys did he do? Did he just do 1? Oh, Genema's tanking better than I thought he was. Okay, even I'm underrating LR Genema. Okay. Yeah, we just put Cooler in slot 1 right here because we guarantee that he could survive. Yeah, this is really pretty free. I didn't get a super attack for you. Oh, whatever. I don't care. Dude, I'm just I do like this Cooler. I didn't do a really wanked out turn. 8.3, huh? We are getting support from Cooliza. A lot of big-time links active with LR Gold and Frieza. We don't have Thirst for Conquest, Metamorphosis, or Big Bad Bosses right here with Frieza, right? So Cooler shares what? Universe's most malevolent, strongest clan in space, fierce battle, and legendary power. Cooler shares with LR Gold and Frieza. Yeah, he's putting in work. That's it, GG. Yeah, dude, Cooler's pretty good. I mean, Genema, he did have type advantage in this second phase, but we're not going to pretend like Genema's not one of the hardest bosses in the game. I mean, Cell Max is tougher, Broly, Omega, Bojack, and probably like Red Zone Cooler, but like Genema's in there. I'm impressed a lot by Cooler is very good. Alright guys, so this is Planet Crushing Blow. Cooler final form. His leader skills, Terrifying Conquers, or Movie Bosses category key 3 and 170% of stats. And then he gives the extra 30% for the 200% of transformation boost characters, which hits several very powerful characters like LR Golden Frieza, LR Full Power Frieza, LR Genema, right? If we'd get like some sort of transforming Broly from one of the movies, they would be on the 200% as well. Pretty strong leader skill, all things considered. I like it a lot. I think it would have been better if they could have gotten Kid Buu on there as well, but I think it's good. I think Cooler's leader skill is good. So Cooler, he activates an entrance animation once only. Launches an additional that has a medium chance of being a super attack for 3 turns. There's another Terrifying Conqueror category ally on the team, when on Cooler's first entrance. He gets 5 key and 100% attack and defense at the start of turn. Good LRs these days are getting like just a ton of key for free, which Cooler does, which is awesome. Then Cooler gets 1 key up to a max of 5 and 10% attack and defense up to a max of 100% with each attack performed. So he will quickly build up into a beast, right? And, I know you might think like, oh, you could intentionally go for like the 12 key super attack to build up his defense more so, than go for just max damage. But you are going to get to a point where it's like he's going to build up so much key from his passive that you are forced to get the 18 key, right? But it's good. He does get the guaranteed additional super anyway later on, which we'll get to, right? Then Cooler launches 2 additional attacks. Each has a 30% chance of becoming a super attack. Very, very, very powerful. And then finally, Cooler launches a guaranteed additional super starting from the turn in which he does his 10th attack in battle. So I think it is possible for Cooler to attack 5 times turn 1, and then turn 2 he attacks 5 times, which then activates his guaranteed additional, and he could actually attack 6 times on his. It would only be able on his second turn, but on his second turn he can attack 6 times. Cooler has an active skill, the Supernova. You could do this after he does 8 or more attacks in battle. Very easy condition, considering he is going to pretty commonly do 5 attacks per turn. He greatly raises attack temporarily, does ultimate damage to the enemy, and disables the enemy's action within the turn. So nullifying the first action that the boss does could be very, very, very handy, man. That will get people are going to win repeatedly off of his active skill when he's nullifying, you know, Cell Max or Broly or something like that. And I think Cooler's is much easier to get than Goku's, right? Goku's revive occasionally might be kind of tough to do. I guess all you do is have to lose health, though. But I think Cooler's active skill condition is amazing. I think it's very easy to do. Cooler's 12-key super attack, the Death Drop, greatly raises defense for 1 turn, does colossal damage to the enemy, and lowers attack. Could be good for Super Battle Road. That 50% defense on his 12-key is, like, paramount to Cooler being a very strong defensive unit, right? Again, you're going to see clips of Cooler tanking the toughest bosses in the game. It's going to be times when he's, you know, double, triple, maybe quadruple 12-key supering. Really just building his defense up like crazy. Cooler's 18-key super is the Death Flash, which stacks attack and does mega colossal damage to the enemy. Cooler's Link set is, I mean, you could make the case as maybe the best Link set in the game. We're up there, right? Big Bad Bosses, Metamorphosis, Universe's Most Malevolent, Strongest Clan in Space, Thirst for Conquest, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Cooler's Link set will work great with every good villain, basically. Pretty much, right? And then Cooler is on a lot of powerful teams as well. So Cooler is here on the, what is this, the Terrifying Conqueror category team right here, which is important for him, but it's, you know, pretty much the best villain team in the game, right? And it's going to look a lot better with whatever Part 2 Metal Cooler we get is going to be crazy. Then right here, Cooler is leading the he's on movie bosses as well, which is nice. Then Cooler down here is on Transformation Boost, which is fine. This is another team, I think Terrifying Conquerors and Transformation Boost, those are probably like the 2 strongest villain categories, right? I feel like something like Battle of Fate is probably pretty good too, but that doesn't have movie characters, right? Then of course, except for Cell Max. Cell Max is the only strict movie character on there. Then Cooler's also over here on the Wicked Bloodline category team. Then down here, Cooler is also on Target Goku. Then Cooler is also on this right here is Final Trump Card, which is pretty good. Oh yeah, Final Trump Card's going to get a Super Battle Road, an Extreme Super Battle Road stage too. Oh, Cooler's going to work really well in there. Nice. Then Cooler is also on the Space Traveling Warrior category team. Whew, is he going to go crazy on that team, man. And then finally, Cooler is down here on the Planetary Destruction category team. So there is LR Final Form Cooler at 55%. I'm walking away from this saying I like him as number 3, but I do think that peak performance for Cooler is better than any other character can do right now. I don't think Vegeta and Trunks triple supering with their active skill on the turn, I don't think that's better than Cooler quintuple supering on a turn. I think that's, because if he does that, I mean, he's probably not dying to Cell Max his super attack. And Cooler's doing, like, at that point, it got like a 60 million attack stat between all the attacks combined or something like that, right? Like, it'd be insane, right? Like, I don't know. Cooler is nuts. Let me know what you guys think of him, but he's definitely one of the best units in the game. I think, in terms of character performance, like, these 2 LRs are really good. Really, really good.